All right, guys, welcome back to season 8. We're at our 3rd Blitz location now. I'm trying to do 3 right there, but guys, we're in Waco, Texas. We're about to go do some training with Nate and get on the doors with all these Lumi bros out here, so I can't wait, and let's go see what we've got going on. Come on. Austin, nice to meet you, bro. Nice to meet you. What's up, Coda?
How you doing, man?
Bro? Good to see you, bro. What up, man? Good to see you, bro. Jacoby, nice to meet you, bro. Jacoby Franklin?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Meet you.
I know you, Sydney. What's up, Justin? Good job getting the dealers today, bro.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
What's cracking? What's up, guys? Ian.
Thank you, brother.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Andre.
Y'all got the whole bus out here. I see y'all over here living, black it out, and then put
Lumi bros. Yes.
Sure. Solar panel the bus. Let me stop.
All right, guys, let's gather up. You were meant to be here. Don't give up on this, and know that we got you. We will not lie to you. We will keep it real. And the reality is, this is a difficult task at hand. The good news is it's simple. We knock doors, we spark conversation, we connect. That is it.
All I'll say is, like, the seasons, you know, we love doing the seasons because my whole thing is like change, you know, like when I started up Battle of the Gains, it's all about change yourself, change your community, change the world. You can't change the world unless you start with yourself, you know. The thing about change is that some people would rather lose than change, and so they lose. And so it's like, you wanna really make sure that every single day you're pivoting, you're changing. That's why I love these calls with Nate, because he's given us an opportunity to really look at it, what we're doing, our actions, our results, and pivot, you know? And so every single day we do wanna change, but I'm excited to get on the doors with you guys today. You're about to have some top-notch training with Ian Atkinson, double Golden Door Award winner.
I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you guys, because I've worked for a lot of sales companies. I've worked for 3 different companies door to door. I've seen a lot of managers. I've seen a lot of quote unquote owners and CEOs of companies that don't do it the right way. What you have with this group is truly leadership that gives a about you. You know what I mean? Like, nobody is doing morning and nightly Zoom calls every night. You know, 8 a.m. meetings. The earliest we would do them was 9 ever on a Saturday. Put sleep aside for the 10 days that you're out here and just grind. Like, you're going to change your life. Whether door-to-door works out for you not long-term, whether you can make a career out of it or not, I promise you, if you buy in and you work the hours, it's going to change your life for the better. You know what I mean? What they say, 1 summer in door-to-door sales is like a 4-year college degree. You get more experience, you get more communication skills built doing that, because if you can sell door-to-door, the true cold call, and learn how to close and learn how to make money out of thin air, you literally can go do anything you want in life.
Are we ready to go? I am excited for the day.
Season 8, we're here with Hunter Maxwell, AKA the Fisherman. First time running your own Blitz, bro. You came out here from season 2 to season 8, so give us an update, bro. How's the Blitz been going?
You know, we're out here, we're grinding. We've transitioned. We're starting to get our footing. We're starting to check out some hoods, and we're about to go crush it. We're about to go get some deals on the board. I'm really confident in my guys. They're really hungry, and I really think that we're about to perform really well. I think we might be a little bit of late starters, but I think that we're gonna really crush it. I'm trying to be the #1 team in America, #1 team, sub-team of the #1 team in America.
Let's go. You guys here to hear first. I love my boy Hunter Maxwell. It's exciting when you can be around a group of like-minded people, bro, and Hunter's got the right mindset. We love Hunter. Hunter's one of our favorite Lumi bros. You know, he makes everybody laugh, but he also grinds. Like, he works harder. He's not afraid of, he's not afraid of the hustle. He's not afraid of pain, and and now he's making gains, right? So no pain, no gain. We're making gains, and we're about to head to Hood now. All right, last day knocking with Ian. You're about to head back to Dallas, so we're about to go knock with some of these guys out here, the Kilowatt Killers in Waco. What's your goal for today, bro? Last day on the doors with the Lumi Bros.
Pop is same day. Great market. I've sold here a few times. Got a couple installs. Our 3rd market in 3 days. One I'm familiar with, so my goal is to get into a house as soon as possible and pop a same day.
What's going on, guys? Hey, we got Andre, we got Marcus. Hey, we already got 2 points today?
Yes, sir.
Good job, bro.
Yes, sir.
Satellite dishes always face south. So if you look around and you see satellite dishes on people's roofs, they face the south direction, so you kind of just always know. Hello. How are you, boss? We're actually working with a lot of the folks in the neighborhood about the net metering program that Encore's doing. Did your guys' power company send you something in the mail with that yet? I'll hand you one of these. I'll be quick. When you go solar, you eliminate that electric bill, and then you replace it with a solar payment that's one consistent payment all year round, and it'll never go up. We were working with Jim and Cheryl. They're down on the corner, like 2 blocks down on the left. And they were kind of like, yeah, we've been talked to about solar. We're not feeling it, like whatever. But they were using Reliant, and they have these like crazy delivery charges. It's like 60% of their bill now. Yeah. And they were kind of like you, they didn't really pay attention to it. When they looked at like literally how much money they could be saving, not only on a monthly basis, but for the next 25 years, because the cost of everything keeps going up. Yeah, it's going to continue. It's like gas prices these days. It's like if you're able to go to the pump 10 years ago and lock in your price per gallon for gas at $2 a gallon for the rest of your life. That's what you're able to do with solar. In Texas, we operate off our own grid for electricity. And what started happening is so many people moved to Texas, and we get really hot summers that the grid couldn't handle, you know, all the strain that was put on it. So they started incentivizing homeowners to go solar to where they would buy back excess kilowatts. Do you use a cell phone? Do you have a cell phone? Do you remember the old cell phone plans that had rollover minutes? That's what they do for excess, the kilowatts you sell back. So you'll get some here, some here, some here. And then in August, if it goes over, it automatically gets applied from the negative balance you have.
What happens when the sun don't shine?
Well, so the way net metering works is during the day, you're gonna overproduce like crazy. So you're gonna be sending electricity back to the grid. And then at night when the sun goes down, you pull from the grid. You wanna grab the copy of the bill? I'll wait for you right here. Snap a picture of it. Do you care if I look at the space back there to see, for the ground mount, to see if there's space? Is there a fence or anything?
Yeah. So how much would it cost me?
So it's generating a proposal right now to tell me how many panels you'd need. There's no money out of pocket. So it's zero money down. You'd be making a payment towards the system, but it's gonna be cheaper than what you're paid for electricity on average. It usually takes about 10, 15 minutes for this to come back. The engineers are working on it right now, and then I could show it to you. So this is what they call a bi-directional meter. It's solar ready. A lot of other areas of the country, even the state, that have the really old meters, they have to do a separate meter for consumption when they go solar. If you've ever looked at this, you see how these little lines on the bottom, they move from left to right across the screen. It's just counting because you're using AC, you have, you know, stuff plugged in. When you go solar, you have energy from the sun, you know, on that ground mount, they actually go the other way. Do you have a corner of the table? I could show you this real quick on my iPad. The main thing is ownership versus renting. You ever rent a house before? When you were renting, obviously you're paying your landlord or whoever the property management company is. You get no return on the investment. At the end of, like a lot of times when you sign a lease and the lease gets over, your rent goes up. And so that's what's happening with electricity too, is with Reliant or TXU, you might sign a year contract. And then after that contract, your rate goes way up, or during the contract, they keep charging those extra delivery fees, so you pay more and more and more. With solar, you're redirecting a payment that you're renting your power with into something that does add some value and some equity to your home. So it's yours now. Now you produce your own power. So instead of seeing a balance of $51, that balance is actually gonna be negative. I got a picture of this, so we're good there. We'll be in touch, and just if you got questions, just text me whenever. Pleasure to meet you, boss, and let's get it rocking.
All right, guys, we just got done knocking with Marcus Popoff. If you guys remember Drew St. John from like season 2 and 3, he brought Marcus out, so just got done knocking for the first time with you, man. Yeah. We're on day 3 of the season 8 Blitz.
Yeah, man, you learn so much from watching the pros. I think the biggest takeaway for me is stay calm in the pocket, you know. You get so antsy because you want to tell them, because it's a good deal. So you want to tell them all the good parts and the good parts and the good parts. But watching the pros, there's this settledness that allows them to immediately start trusting you because it doesn't feel like you're peddling something. Right. So even though I'm saying good stuff, the fact that I'm right, and I don't slow it down, they're not going to hear what I have to say. So watching how comfortable he was and watching how comfortable you were, that's what I have to take away, is just slow it down, let the info come out, but at the same time, when you feel them starting to run away, just be persistent.
Yeah, ask another question.
Yeah, ask another question, you know what I mean? You deserve to be here, And whatever you came from and whatever makes you unique from the next guy in itself is valuable. You, because of whatever you've been through, you're gonna speak to somebody that even a pro might not be able to connect with on a level just because of where you came from. So even though you're seeing these guys and you might think like, I don't really have the same qualities they have, maybe this isn't for me, you have something that you have, and until you believe in that thing completely, you're not gonna be able to tap into it.
The definition of puzzles. You literally just said the theme of season 8, bro. Cool. So again, man, blessed to have met you, bro. Can't wait to build with you, bro. Drew St. John is an incredible friend of ours, and anybody that he brings in is a friend of ours, so we'll make sure that we take care of you, bro. I look forward to getting to know you more, but for now, we gotta go get those 10 deals, bro, and then you'll be out here season 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. You're gonna start closing soon, bro, and I'm happy you're here, bro.
At the end of the day, our job's to educate. A lot of these people are uninformed, so just get comfortable. It doesn't have to come across super salesy. You know, when I've closed deals, when I'm on fire, it's like 60-40, 60% them talking, 40% me talking. So question-based selling, open them up, and then that gives you the ammo you need to lock them down and slap some glass on the roof.
Lumi Bros! Let's get it. So we were just talking to Walker, asking me if he's heard about the projects going on in the neighborhood. We'll be super quick. We don't want, I'm just joking.
Hello, how you doing, man? Yeah. But I mean, just in a nutshell, I'm sure they've broken it down to you. Cost for electricity keeps going up. And the main thing is those delivery charges that Encore keeps taking out of the homeowners' pockets. When the contract does expire, they're gonna raise those rates on you. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's like, you gotta pay the power company. Full transparency, I am super interested to see your bill because you get, I mean, I'll be honest, people tell me that they pay certain things and I'm like, well, when you add up these delivery fees, you're actually paying 14. But do you have a copy of it?
Smooth, huh?
Yeah. Sorry for bugging you. Yep. You must be the king of the castle. Yeah. I'm assuming. We just been kind of working with a lot of your neighbors about the net metering program out here that Encore's doing. What's up, boss man? If you don't mind me asking, when was the last time a solar guy stopped by? Have you guys seen the delivery fees on your electric bill go up? Who do you guys use for power right now? A lot of the providers under Encore's umbrella, they're doing the solar sellback plan. And I know they've explained it to you, but when your panels produce energy, you know, obviously from the sun, and you don't use everything in the home, you sell it back to the grid, and they're doing bill credits. But the best part about it right now is as the costs are going up for electricity, it's no money down to switch over to solar. Do you know anybody? Do you know a lot of your neighbors out here? We just want to know who might be into the idea of saving money and going solar and owning their power. What I really believe in is trying to protect the grid and prolong it. And there's a lot of strain being put on the grid, and so we feel it's kind of our duty to help homeowners, you know, understand the other option and own their own power and then send renewable energy back so we can preserve it, you know? I like to say, I know a lot of people stop by. The reason why we're out here again is we've been getting a lot of calls recently because people have seen that demand charge go on their bill. So it's like, I already acknowledge the fact that a bunch of people came by. We're following up with a lot of your neighbors about the net metering program that Encore's been doing. Did your electric company send you guys an email about that? Well, not the power went out, but it's they're promoting net metering for homeowners in the area. I'll show you this. Is that all right if I pop in? Do you care if my cronies come with me? What's happening is homeowners realize that they literally have no control over what they pay for power, and the rates keep going up. And a lot of your smart neighbors, like I don't know if you know these folks here on the corner, they got installed not too long ago to where when the panels are producing energy on your roof, every month, whatever you don't use in the home, you sell back to the grid. So check this out. Have you ever had a negative electric bill? They've had their system for about 1.5 years, and they have $680 in bill credits that they sell back to the grid. Most of the time, for qualified homeowners, it's zero money down, zero money out of pocket. So you literally just start making the payment for solar, and you swap out that bill that you're paying to Ambit for a solar payment. And typically, do you guys have a bill on you? Do you mind if I pop in? Is that all right? Let me take my shoes off. It pulls up the aerial image of the home because it depends on how many sun hours hit it and which direction it faces. For this customer, this was one of my last installs in Arlington. He was paying on average $182 a month for his electric bill. It eliminated that, and his solar payment was now $132. The main kicker of this is protecting yourselves against inflation. The solar produces its own energy, so it's like essentially your own power plant on your roof. that produces energy from the sun. You just make a payment towards the panels, towards your system. What's nice is it's a microinverter. So let's say your system is 25 panels. You're gonna have 25 different inverters underneath each panel, so they all operate independently. So you're gonna be able to track literally the production from each panel, and you're gonna be able to see if it's, you know, overproducing, underproducing. If for some reason one of the inverters does go out, you're gonna see it on your phone and the panel will turn black, and whereas the rest of them are like a blue color, a blue shade. You're looking at a house in this neighborhood and this home has solar. Their payment, I don't know, let's say is $135 a month for their solar system. Everybody else in the neighborhood is paying about $200 to $250 a month for electricity, because that's what the rate is, you know, fast forward 5 years. This home will be more valuable because it has its own power plant on its roof, and it's probably more desirable for the new home buyer because they know they have a fixed payment for power, whereas everybody else in the neighborhood has a fluctuating rate. So the home's all electric? Okay, that makes sense because your winter bills are pretty high. You know, paying for anything, there is a means to an end, you know, and you're adding value to your home and you're building equity with your power bill now. With electricity, during that time, you're probably gonna pay close to $120,000 to the power company. Just keep throwing money away with nothing in return. Whereas with solar, you're saving about $80,000 over the course of 25 years, and you're redirecting that payment into your roof and to something that adds value to the home. Oh, it's toasty. Way better attic than the one we went in earlier today for the training video. You guys care if we take a selfie? Perfect. Well, give us a few days. I'll shoot it over. The design should look similar to what it looked like on there. But if you want stuff moved, we can do that after the fact too. We'll be in touch.
That was awesome to see. I think the biggest thing I picked up today is like, people have been knocked, and that's not a barrier at all. It's just changing the script a little bit, changing your pitch and how you talk. And I think even there, we saw different approaches from him of like, oh, okay, so you've been knocked a few times, you know, in summary it's this, so what about that doesn't work? Or, oh, yeah, you've been knocked a few times, but we're getting calls because, et cetera, et cetera. Yep. So it's just cool to see different approaches, what works for different people, and it's a beautiful thing.
At the end of the day, it's like we are salesmen, but there's an art to having a conversation while still building value and building rapport. It's more of a conversation about solar, and then with the questions you're asking, you're literally slowly closing them the whole time because you're building value in their head on like why they should do it, why it makes sense, whatever, like, you know, inflation, whatever the case is, whatever their hot buttons are. The electric car, you know, that was a hot button for them. And so like they kept harping on it. You know, what's the range on it? I have an electric car, which I do. So I had a little bit of rapport on like how many extra kilowatts. I think that was what kind of sealed the deal, honestly.
All right, boys. We gotta head out, but keep crushing it, all right? I'll see you in a little bit. All right, guys, well, Ian came out here. We hit 3 or 4 different markets.
One more door.
Yeah, we're gonna hit one more door. No, this door right here, guys, because we gotta get Ian to the airport. He's going back home to Dallas. And so again, bro, I just want to say thank you so much for coming out for the Season 8 Blitz. Yeah. So much value, and we ended it on the best note possible by getting a deal. So congratulations. Way to lead from the front, bro. And thanks for coming out for the Season 8 Blitz, bro.
3 days, 3 markets. I wish I could stay longer. I mean, dude, it was awesome. Like, we dealt with some crazy weather. Yep. You know, teams getting into town, travel days, bunch of new guys. What did we knock with? 14 different people? You know, ripped a bunch of electric bills. We were sitting in homes. Same day self-gen closed just now. All in all, it was good, dude. We got to show a lot of the new people how it's done, and ton of momentum. You guys are on the board. I don't know, you guys are at 9 or 10 already today. Yep. So the day's still young, dude. Saturday night's one of the best times of the week. Yep. Wish I didn't have to leave, but running 5 blitzes at once in 5 different markets across Texas. Number one, you need the right vehicle to do it. With Lumio in the state of Texas, we're dominating, and you need the right leadership. That's what they have with Will and these boys. So Lumi Bros, #1 solar sales team in America. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. All right, man. All right, guys. Well, this has been our Waco Blitz. We're gonna go knock one more door later, but we gotta go take Ian to the airport. So we'll see you guys on the other side. All right, let's get it. #1 solar sales team in America.